George Eastman had the first Instamatic camera he created with 100 exposures of film on there, so the average person could take pictures. Before then, photography was a big deal, and the average man, the layman, could not take photographs because he had to have a processing tent to process the film. It was a very lengthy, and it was a deadly art form at one time because the chemicals needed could kill you. Literally, if not right away, then over the years, because they used fulminated mercury and they used other chemicals. I can't think right now. I don't remember all the chemicals they've used over the years. I don't really do photography every day and anymore. Honestly, I do digital. I used to reload my own film and do bulk film and do photography. I used to buy bulk film and develop my own film, black and white, and the Ektachromes. Kodachrome is a trademark of the Kodak film company, so I wasn't able to do theirs because they have their own processing. That was their gig. Kind of like the car manufacturers that make parts just for their car. You can't use them on other cars per se, like that. So that being said, you know, but what fascinated me was the picture that George Eastman had taken of himself at maybe he had it taken. He was standing by a portal anyway. He was standing by a portal on a ship going to America from America, to Europe from Europe. And it's one of the pictures that struck me because it was like in 1890, something like that. And it was literally the first picture, you know, really of the common man who made it able for the layman to take pictures, kind of like what YouTube has done for the layman videographer and semi-professional, professional videographers to have a format to show their abilities and their ideas and their productions. So, you know, to me that was an innovative moment, and that's what the space station reminded me of when I saw it the other day on the NASA website that I subscribe to. You know, there's all these astronauts, and here finally the space station is out there, man, and it's full of astronauts, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, finally, after all these years of hearing about it and seeing it being built. You know, it's out there now. It's built. It's pretty contained. And you know, they're now going to be doing the things that benefit the United States, benefit the other countries that are participating, and benefits mankind as a whole. And I mean, it's the launch point for every other exploration that's going to take place from now on. The moon, Mars, the planets around Saturn. You know, it goes on and on. I mean, once we get past that Van Allen belt, it's on, man. It's Star Trek. It's happening. I mean, it's going on right now before our very eyes. I'm excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. And that's why I'm so upset with President Obama. Why would you cancel a program that's designed to benefit people? That, to me, is like slapping yourself in the face in spite of knowing it hurts. Or what's the other expression? Cut off your nose to spite your face. Why would you do that? That is the stupidest thing I've ever really thought that a president could do. I mean, I thought, you know, our other president was bad fighting, going into a country, the wrong country, to fight terrorism when he should have been in Afghanistan to begin with. And that's the same analogy I draw from President Obama going and taking NASA's space program, which has been in motion already, and they're designing new rockets, and they're getting all ready, and he's like, well, you know, I don't really think we should do that, so I'm canceling it. And now you got all this stuff, all this equipment, and you're all ready to go. It's like that vacation you wanted to take, right? You're ready to go, and the guy says, well, you know what, I'm not going to let you have that gas to put in your car now. Right. Damn, that's fucked up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Thinking like, we're all ready to go now, right? We're all pumped, the world's pumped, and here we go, and they're like, nah, you're not going. Some other time maybe, but not today. Oh, by the way, we're going to let private agencies create rockets, but you know, the private agencies they don't have a rocket yet, even though they've launched a person to space finally. They don't have a rocket system that's designed to take a crew and, you know, enough people to man these space stations or to man the moon. So, I mean, we're like setting ourselves back like 30 fucking years just because one man in office wants to set us back because he don't think we need a manned space mission to the moon. What are you, crazy? Why did we go there to begin with? What, to plant a goddamn flag? I don't want to see no friggin' flag. I want to sit on the planet, man. I want to eat moon dust and snort it or whatever you do with it, you know, and mine the minerals. There ain't no cheese up there, I can tell you that. Not that I've been there, but, I mean, come on, we all know there's no real cheese up there. I mean, that's what our parents try to tell us, and even our grandparents were told there's cheese up there. Ain't no cheese up there. But there is a lot of minerals and resources that we can use. They even found water up there on the moon, finally. You know, so the technology got out there, we finally realized, you know, there's benefits to being up there, and it can be contained, just like Mars has water. You know, that's all we need to rock and roll. We just need water. Once we have the water situation, the resources are unlimited to what we can do. We don't have to concern ourselves with liquid, because we need liquid every day for our bodies to function. So, I'm not sure how many minutes I used up in this number 6 address of State of Art, so I'm going to cut it a little bit short. And I still have other social commentary issues that I want to talk about. So I'm going to use my State of Art address as a social commentary and to explore ideas of things that I think are interesting. You know, I got this, you know, Arts All Over for when I'm doing the video stuff, like I said before. So I hope maybe you'll like this new site. I apologize I don't have a fancy chroma key green screen background that throws something cool on there. You know, I'm a low budget operation. I just get by what I got, but I try to make what I have work, you know. So if you like, maybe I get a couple hula hula dancer things you stick in the back of your car windows, and I'll throw them behind me. They can like do this stuff while I'm talking. You know, I tried to get Sonya to dress up, man. She kind of got upset with me. She's like, I ain't wearing no frickin' tutu. So anyhow, State of Art address number 6. I got more come. Oh, and by the way, that thing about George Eastman was just about that photograph inspired me to want to go to college for multimedia production. That's how I got my start. That's what that was all about. But it was a portal. It was an actual porthole of a ship. And to me, is reminiscent of a portal when you're looking out, you know, through anything, through a ship, through window of a building, through a car, whatever has a porthole or a window that you can look out and maybe see more of the world than you actually see in front of you. That to me is what a porthole represents, a portal represents, and that's what photography represents to me and what videography represents now. Just like that's what space exploration represents. It's a launch point to explore and go beyond the limits of where we're at right now, and that's what I think is important. Have a great day. This is my portal. Yeehaw!